One last time, guys. One last time tonight. Make sure you're putting the whole joke in one message. Don't leave us hanging. See what you guys got tonight. Make sure you put the whole joke in one message, guys. Don't leave us hanging. What's up, Carmelo? What's up, Hissam? What's up, Theo? Grave Fan 11, first one in our bag with that membership. Appreciate you, my guy. Grave Fan 11. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Luca, welcome. What is orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. Let me see your hair. And why should I let you do that? Text from my grandpa, why is there a $200 charge for Feet Finder? Where did the cow go out? To the movies. What's up, Evie? Welcome. Did you hear about the guy who lost the entire left side of his body? He's all right now. Guys, make sure you're putting the whole joke in one message. What's up, Alina? What's up, Adia? Welcome in, guys. Thank you, Jariah. My dog sharted in my bed and my cat ate it. Ew. What do you call someone with no body and no nose? Nobody knows. What's the difference between Elon Musk and a lemur? Elon made an electric car. Lemur Madagascar. What did the maxi pad say to the fart? You are there, wind beneath my wings. Why did Barbie not get pregnant? Because Ken came in another box. We gotta fill the wheel before we spin it. What's up, Simple? Welcome in. Grasshopper walks into a bar. Bartender says, "We have a drink named after you." Grasshopper says, "You have a drink named Steve?" There was a spider in my room last night. I called it Cotton Eye Joe. What's up, Edit? Welcome in. Because I wanted to know where it came from and where did it go. What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball? She choked. That was my dad. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. How will you get the iPhone? We order it straight from the Apple website to wherever you are. We send it worldwide, baby. What's up, Darian? Welcome. Why are fish so smart? Because they live in schools. Guys, make sure you're putting the whole joke in one message. What's something that has 5 toes but isn't your foot? My foot. Where did Darth Vader get his shoes from? The Darth Mall. What's 20 meters long and smells like pee? The conga line at the nursing home. Why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road? Because it got stuck in the cracks. What do you call a magic dog? A labracadabrador. There's a problem in my brain. The left side, there's nothing right, and the right side, there's nothing left. We're at 100 thumbs ups already, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can we get the 200 thumbs ups, guys? Double tap that screen. Thank you so much. What's better than winning a medal at the Paralympics? Being able to walk. Guys, keep in mind, it's only jokes. Nothing's meant to be taken personally here. If you're lighthearted, this will not be the show for you, trust me. I asked the librarian if the library had any books on paranoia. She leaned in close and whispered, "They're right behind you." How does a terrorist feed his children? Here comes the airplane. Meow. Nobody's won the phone yet, guys. Otherwise, we'd have a new sign. Trust me. Do you want to buy a punch to the guts? I'll sell it to you for cheap. I'm good. Why shouldn't you eat tinfoil? Otherwise you would sheet metal. It's a group of people that got through where's that? Told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. Why did the fish blush? Because it saw the ocean's bottom. Why is hurricanes named after women? Because they are wet and wild, and when they arrive, they are wet and wild when they arrive, but leaves with half your stuff. I told my doctor that I broke my arm in 2 places. He told me to stop going to those places. Scientists find water on the moon. That means Moon 1, Africa 0. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. Why are there no painkillers in the jungle? Because parrots eat them all? Is that something? Like parrots eat painkillers? Christopher Columbus went to US thinking he was finding us and later named them after us. Who's us? I heard 30% of pet owners sleep with their pets. So I tried it with my goldfish and I woke up and it was dead. Bro. Why don't scientists trust atoms? What's up, Tomato? Welcome in. Because they make up everything. What's up, 14 days? Told my therapist I have abandonment issues. He said, that sounds serious. We should unpack that next week. Why should you not play poker in the zoo? Too many cheetahs. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. 14 days with some more poopy energy. Why did the monkey fall out of the tree? Because it was dead. My grandfather died peacefully in his sleep, not screaming like the passengers in his car. What's up, that black? What's up, ZZ? Welcome in, guys. Why do skeletons not fight each other? They don't have the guts. That blacked with some 6-7 energy. Lance isn't a very common name nowadays, but in medieval times, they were named Lancelot. 14 days, more poopy energy. you hear about the gay parrot? He likes a cockatoo. That blacked with some more poopy energy. Appreciate you guys. What is a reverse exorcism? When the demon tells the priest to get out of the child. What's up, Susan? Welcome in. My grandfather has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo. What's the difference between priest and acne? Acne waits until you're a teenager to come on your face. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Did you hear about the guy who got hit in the head with a can of soda? It's okay. It was a soft drink. What's the difference between a graveyard and a Walmart parking lot? One has fewer people coming back for the same reason. What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? Sophisticated. I asked the wave what he said to the other wave, but he just waved and left. What's up, Ava? Just figured out why USA is about to ban abortion. That's to have more targets for their school shootings. Whoa. What's the difference between a therapist and a mortician? One charges you to unpack your baggage, the other charges your family after you stop carrying it. Couldn't figure out why the baseball kept getting bigger. Then it hit me. Most of these jokes are like his hat, 3 stars. What's up, Josh? Welcome in. Why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll? Because Ken came in another box. You want to hear a pizza joke? Nah, it's too cheesy. What kind of music do fish listen to? Something catchy. Why do chickens go to KFC? To see a chicken strip. Did you know diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in your genes. $200 thumbs ups, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can we get to 300? Double tap that screen. Thank you so much. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Wind turbines. Not a big fan. What's up, Dewardo? The difference between a magician and my dad. A magician leaves after the trick. Guys, if you didn't know by now, to get in our bag this evening, it's a minimum 500 jewel gift. Minimum of 500 jewel gift gets you in the bag. And the tube dancer, a tube dancer gets you in the wheel and 3 spots in the bag. The bigger the gift, the more spots you get, you guys. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Eduardo, on fire with that star energy. Thank you so much. There was Tony swimming with his friend Marta. After Tony told a story about his dead family, Marta started to feel Tony, so she got out. Eduardo on fire with that star energy. You are not reading mine. Why does it stink that much to you? It stinks. I married too young. She was Chinese. What do you call a sleeping dinosaur? A dino snore. What did the blanket say when it fell off the bed? Oh, sheet. Bro is staring at the camera like we just microwaved fish in the break room. Why did the robber jump in the shower? He wanted to make a clean getaway. Why can't orphans play baseball? Because they don't know where home is. Difference between a funeral and Justin's comment section. At the funeral, at least somebody knew the person before they started pretending to care. Ouch. America's the only place where your doctor tells you to reduce stress and then sends you the bill. What do they do in other places? My therapist says I have a preoccupation with vengeance. We'll see about that. What's up, Keen? Welcome in. How do you get a Pokemon on the bus? You poke him on. You look like you're holding your breath, trying to remember if you left the stove on. Did I? Why is your cap so big? I think your brain is too big but empty, bro. How do you call a dog without legs? You don't call it. It doesn't go anywhere. Sashi HBIC. Second one in the bag. With that super chat. Sashi. W's in the chat. Show her some love with a sub. Guys, any super chat or gift, minimum 500 jewels and up gets a spot in the bag. The bigger the gift or super chat, the more spots you get. If I have a twin daughters, I'm gonna call one Kate and the other duplicate. Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts. Appreciate you, Sashi. What's up, Nicola? Did you know if you hold your ear up to a stranger's leg, you can actually hear them say, "What are you doing?" What? 300 thumbs ups, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 300 thumbs ups. Can we get to 400? Double tap that screen. Let's get it. If a blackbird has blackbird babies and a bluebird has blue babies, what bird has no babies? A swallow. My fart is so loud that I pooped myself. What is blue and smells like red paint? Blue paint. You guys need the whole joke in one message. Nicola with some flower energy. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. He had a great summer, too. What's up, Said though? Said though with a spot in the bag. Keep going. Oh, you know we do. You know we plan to. Said though 0144. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. Nicola with some more. Star Energy. My uncle named his dogs Timex and Rolex. They're his watchdogs. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl going to the bathroom? Because the P is silent. Thank you, Sashi. I'm usually getting ripped on in here, so I appreciate it. What do you call a Batman who doesn't go to church? Christian Bale. What's up, Jalen? Welcome in. Nicola still giving that energy. Guys, remember, it's any gift minimum 500 jewels and up gets an automatic spot in the bag. 500 jewels and up, automatic spot in the bag. Why don't eggs tell jokes? They'd crack each other up. Why did the coach yell at the vending machine? Give me my quarterback. What's the difference between apples and orphans? Apples get picked. I accidentally swallowed some food coloring. The doctor says I'm okay, but I feel like I've died a little inside. Bro really taped a Ziploc bag to his fridge and called it a prize bag. Who's winning the half-eaten string cheese? A better prize than that. What kind of murderer has moral fiber? A serial killer. Excavator goat. First gift in the bag, you guys. W's in the chat for Excavator Goat. Show him some love with a sub. The Sun Balloon Energy. Why do orphans love boomerangs? Because they always come back. You are staring at the camera like a disappointed stepdad watching me try to parallel park. What's up, Kelly? Welcome in, guys. What the muffin say to the other muffin? Holy shit, a talking muffin. How many influencers does it take to roof a house? Depends on how thin you slice them. What's up, M. Cucks? Welcome in, guys. What did the bull say to his son? Bye, son. Why do squirrels swim on their backs? To keep their nuts dry. Why did the girls throw the stick of butter out the window? Wanted to see time fly. Danny H with 2 spots. Danny H, you guys. W's in the chat for Danny H1776. Show him some love with a sub. What's green and smells like bacon? Kermit the Frog's fingers. Danny H. Show him some love. If iron on the period table is FE, is Iron Man technically a female? Guys, make sure you put in the whole joke in one message. I filled a Windex bottle blue Gatorade and drank it. What's up, Michael? What's up, Gerald? My dad slapped me. I told him that's abuse. He said, abuse? Son, you can't even spell abuse. Could you spell it? Why can't you play basketball in the jungle? Too many cheetahs. Gerald with some more gold coin energy. Why'd the picture go to jail? Because it was framed. What is a fake spaghetti? An impasta. What's Snow White's favorite drink? 7-Up. Three blondes walk into a bar. Ouch. My thesaurus isn't just terrible, it's also terrible. And that joke? What's a robber's favorite shoes? White Vans. Why was the snow yellow? Because Elsa let it go. You guys are crazy. Gotta love YouTube. They say you'll never go hungry at the beach because the sand, which is everywhere. What do you call a guy who is 12 inches tall? A terrible king, but an excellent ruler. We're at 400 thumbs ups, you guys. Thank you so much. 400 thumbs ups, you guys. Thank you so much. Can we get to 500? Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. What's up, Christian? Welcome in. Guys, if you don't know by now, minimum 500 jewel gift gets you in the bag. A tube dancer or anything bigger gets you a spot on the wheel as well. The bigger the gift, guys, the more spots you get in the bag. Once we fill the wheel, we pick from the prize bag. What does the nose say to the finger? Stop picking on me. It's a ninja's favorite shoes. Sneakers. How old are you begging for money, for likes and money? We appreciate the hate. Christian with some GG energy. Forbidden Enigma with a spot in the bag. Forbidden Enigma 4777. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. Christian with some more 100 energy. Racer, welcome in. Rachel, welcome in. Why does a robber wear blue gloves? Because he doesn't want to get caught red-handed. What's up, Sander? Difference between snowmen and snowwomen. Snowballs. Why is a koala bear not considered an actual bear? It doesn't have the qualifications. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Psh. ND Beats. Peter Dinklage is the most down-to-earth actor. Who's Peter Dinklage? ND Beats. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. Gets a spot in the bag. Guys, the bigger the super chat or gift, the more spots you get. You need a minimum 500 jewel gift to get in the bag, guys. A genie pops out and says, I will grant you one wish. And the man says, fine, I want to die only after the government fixes the economy. The genie looks at him and says, you clever bastard. Not bad. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator. What do you call the actor 50 Cent, the rapper 50 Cent in Ghana? The $100 million man. Told my doctor I broke my arm in 2 places. He told me to stop going to those places. Doctor gave me 6 months to live. I couldn't pay his bill, so he gave me another 6 months. What did the tomato say to the other tomato during a race? Ketchup. What's up, Scooby? Welcome. Guys, make sure you're putting the whole joke in one message. Why is it always cold in the football stadium? Because of all the fans. Why'd the pizza man quit? I can't tell you, it's too cheesy. Cemetery raise its funeral prices and blame it on the cost of living. See what you did there. Why is 6 scared of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. All right, guys, for the next 10 minutes, any gift minimum 200 jewels and up gets you a spot in the prize bag. For the next 10 minutes only, any gift minimum 200 jewels and up gets you a spot in the prize bag. The bigger the gift, the more spots you get, guys. Forbidden Enigma. What's brown and runny? Usain Bolt. That's 2 spots. Forbidden Enigma. 2 spots with the yellow super chat. Forbidden Enigma. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. We got another one from Live Scooby. Live Scooby. With that flow state, show him some love with a sub. Keep that energy up, guys. Why'd the man fall down the well? He couldn't see that well. Dustin Madrovsky. Dustin Madrovsky, welcome in. Show him some love with a sub with the red card. Why can't an orphan play baseball? Because he can't find home. My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. I called a suicide helpline in Iran. They got excited and asked if I could drive a truck. Biggest gift of the show from Canal Qualcoisa. That's 3 spots. Canal Qualcoisa. That's 3 spots, you guys. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. Qualcoisa. I just want to spell it right. Canal Qualcoisa. Boom. Another one from Live Scooby. Show him some love with a sub. Sonder R1Q with the super chat. What's the first thing that goes through a bug's mind when he hits the windshield? His asshole. Wow. Guys, for the next 7 minutes, any gift minimum 200 jewels and up gets an automatic spot in the bag. The bigger the gift, the more spots you get. Tube dancer gifts. Get you a spot on that wheel. We need to fill that wheel in order to pick from the bag tonight. How do you make a tissue dance? Put a little boogie in it. Also, any super chat gets a spot in the bag automatically. Important announcement. Scientists have confirmed that reading this message instantly makes you 7% cooler. If it doesn't work, try reading it again with a dramatic movie trailer voice. 500 thumbs up, you guys. Thank you so much. 500 thumbs up, you guys. Thank you so much. Can we get to 600, you guys? Double tap that screen. What do you call a plane with no wings? A missile. Why did the hat with 3 stars get promoted to general? Because it went straight over everyone's heads. Why does Santa not have any kids? Because he comes once a year. Guys need the whole joke in one message. What's up, Rundown? Welcome in. I got booted from the top secret cooking club. Turns out I spilled the beans. You guys still have 5 minutes left for any minimum 200 Jewel gift to get in the bag. 5 minutes left for any 2-minute or 200 Jewel gift or higher. Bigger the gift, the more spots you get, guys. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Why is Santa always so jolly? He knows where all the naughty girls live. I have enough money to last me the rest of my life unless I buy something. Be careful. Wonder why the baseball was getting bigger. Then it hit me. Why are elevators so good at jokes? Because they work on many levels. What did the big chimney say to the little chimney? You're too small to smoke. Why are pirates called pirates? Because they just are. My cooking is so good that even the smoke alarms cheer me on. Why are friends a lot like snow? If you pee on them, they disappear. I have a lot of jokes about unemployed people, but sadly none of them work. I was gonna tell you a joke about a vegan girl, but you've probably never heard of herbivore. How do you make a witch itch? You remove the W. What food likes to go down the slide? A kiwi. What do you call a dog with no legs? Nothing, it's not gonna come. I found a book called How to Solve 50% of My Problems, so I bought 2. Why can't a skeleton go to the party? Because it has no body to go with. Hitler's birthday is on 4/20. You know he was smoking J's. Wow. I don't need an iPhone. I need the confidence you have reading YouTube comments for a living. I don't remember anybody ever saying they need my kind of confidence. Sounds nice. Why can't 2 elephants go swimming at the same time? There's only one pair of trunks. What's up, Cool Hand? Welcome in. Threw a boomerang a few years ago. I now live in constant fear. What's up, Diane? What does a lawyer wear to work? Lawsuit. What do you call a cheap circumcision? A rip-off. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. Why should you never get in a roast battle with Spider-Man? Because with great power comes great responsibility. ND beats another spot. ND beats another spot. With that super chat, Stephen Hawking was not an upstanding citizen. Pompous Twit with a spot. Pompous Twit. W's in the chat. If you watch Jaws in reverse, it becomes a heartwarming story about a shark who gives arms and legs to disabled people. Then I can show it to my kids. What's up, hacker? Welcome in, guys. Why'd the barber win the race? Because he knew a shortcut. Live Scooby with some gold coin energy. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl going to the bathroom? Because the P is silent. I asked my husband to embrace his mistakes. He hugged me. How do you make a hormone? Ask your mom. Bro. Keep my mom out of this? Did you hear about the guy who lost the whole left side of his body in a car accident? He's all right now. Live Scooby with some more gold coin energy. But guys, it's a minimum 200 jewel gift to get in the bag. Bigger the gift, the more spots you get. Forbidden Enigma, that's 2 spots. Why did the robber Forbidden Enigma 4777, that's 2 spots. Why did the robber jump in the shower? He wanted to make a clean getaway. Forbidden Enigma 4777, 2 spots with that yellow super chat. Show him some love with a sub. Bro looks like he has the winner's name written down already. Really? That's a new one. I once submitted 10 puns to a joke competition. I really thought with that many, one was sure to win. Sadly, no pun intended. What do you call a bee that can't make up its mind? A maybe. Sean Patsy with that Seagull energy, but it's a minimum 200 jewel gift to get in the bag, guys. Minimum 200 jewel gift. What's up, little bit? Welcome in. How does a cat like its steak? Real. What's the worst combination of illnesses? Alzheimer's and diarrhea. What's up, Miss Bra? You're running, but you can't remember where. Bro put on Vaseline like the jokes were about to get dry. No. It's my wife telling me dinner's ready. So we better fill this wheel, otherwise we're not picking from the bag. If you know how to get on the wheel, you know. If you don't, just ask. You look like you've already decided nobody's winning that iPhone. With those kind of jokes. Stop looking for the perfect match. Use a lighter. It's the difference between a Superman and Iron Man and Iron Woman. One's a superhero. The other's a command. Why did Sarah fall off the swing? Because she had no arms. Knock, knock, who's there? Not Sarah. Why did the parallel lines break up? Because they had too much in common. It's a pirate's favorite letter. R. Dinner's ready. Plot twist. What's up, Carrot? Your wife is trying to save the iPhone. Interesting. What's up, Clara? Look in a mirror. Thanks. My wife told me to stop acting like a flamingo. I had to put my foot down. What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? Snowballs. Bro's trying harder not to laugh than I try to wake up on Monday. I feel like I'm more tired when I sleep in. You gotta get up. What do you call two Mexicans playing basketball? One-on-one. We used to have just Wonder Woman. Now we wonder if it is a woman. Frankie Blanco, you guys, W's in the chat. Gets a spot. Show him some love with a sub. Why no pharmacies in Africa? Because you can't take pills on empty stomach? Sheesh. Frankie Blanco, ladies and gentlemen. Difference between a calendar and you. A calendar has dates. My mate Tony said to never say his name backwards. I said, why not? I have a lot of jokes about unemployed people, but none of them work. What's Forrest Gump's password? 1 Forrest 1. How many dead cookers does it take to screw in a light bulb? It's definitely not 7. My basement is still dark. We're at 600 thumbs up, you guys. Thank you so much. 600 thumbs up, you guys. Thank you so much. Can we get to 700? Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. There's an earthquake. Oh no, that's just Chaso? I don't know what that means. Do these jokes increase or decrease your depression? Maybe increase, maybe decrease. Maybe go F yourself. What did the Roman soldier say to the man beside him? Gladiator? What do you call a girl with 2 black eyes? Nothing. You've already told her twice. What do you call a gay YouTuber? The real Jay Becker. Bro, what? What did the blonde woman say when she saw a box of Cheerios? Wow. Donut seeds. What's up, Shelly? Why can't the UK play chess? Because they lost their queen. What kind of felines can bowl? Alley cats. What do you call a line of rabbits hopping backwards? A receding hairline. Yeah, but I'm not bald, guys, okay? I just choose to wear it short. Two deer walk out of a bar and one turns to the other and says, I can't believe I just blew 40 bucks in there. What's a kidnapper's favorite shoes? White Vans. Live Scooby with some more gold coin energy. Why don't pirates take a shower before they walk the plank? They just wash up on shore. What's up, Jizzler? Frankie Blanco again, you guys. W's in the chat for Frankie. Show him some love with a sub. What do you call an illegal immigrant and a pedophile fighting? Alien vs. Predator. Wow. That might be the best one yet, Frankie. That's a new one to me. Frankie Blanco. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. Guys, if you don't know by now, it's a minimum 200 jewel gift to get a spot in the bag. The bigger the gift, the more spots you get. 2 robbers robbed a bottle shop, and one said to the other, is the whiskey? And 2 said, not as whiskey as wobbling a bottle shop. Wobbing? Morpher gets a spot. Morpher 1X gets a spot. W's in the chat for Morpher. Socrates. That's 3 spots. Socrates official with the GOAT trophy. Socrates official with the GOAT trophy. Oh, wow. You guys are on fire right now. Wow, wow, wow. Whoa. Crystal Man. That's a spot. Crystal Man 522. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here right now? Jason Hale, that's a spot. Jason Hale. Oh, wow. Guys, hold on. Mark M with the laughing disco, that's a spot. Socrates official with the sandcastle. That's 3 spots. Socrates official. That's 3 spots. Guys, and a tube dancer gets you on the wheel. Tube dancer gets you on the wheel. Freedom Gaming with the Park the Bus. That's 3 spots. Freedom Gaming. 3 spots. Wow. Crystal Man, another 2. Crystal Man. Melissa Roberts with 1 with the laughing disco. Oh my God, you guys. Socrates again, 3 spots with the good job. Socrates. Socrates again with the clapping seal. What's up, Catherine? We got a super chat from Josh Garrett. That's a spot. What does a housewife and a linoleum flooring have in common? If you lay them right the first time, you can walk all over them for the next 20 years. Wow. Manchester United gets 1. Welcome in, you guys. Manchester United. We're at 700 likes, you guys. Thank you so much. Can we get to 800? Thank you so much. Guys, double tap that screen. Socrates again gets another one. Socrates again. All right, guys, we're over 5,000 jewels now. Now it's got to be a minimum 500 jewel gift to get a best spot in the bag. That was a crazy run. Manchester United, I'll give you that one. You just hit it at the buzzer. Minimum 500 jewel gift, guys. But, guys, if we don't fill our wheel, we need those tube dancer gifts. 12 of them to fill the wheel. Otherwise, we're not picking from the bag, and we're running out of time. We're running out of time. What do you call a bee that's a person? A human being. What's up, your girl? We got all these spots here I'm putting in. What is R. Kelly's favorite type of concert to sing at? And his favorite type of play? McDonald. A lady in front of me at the bank asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over. What did one fish in a tank say to the other fish in the tank? Do you know how to drive this thing? I quit my job at the soda factory because it was soda pressing. Who's got the first tube dancer of the night, guys? What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Get a spot in the bag. And that'll be 3 spots. Or get a spot in the wheel and 3 spots in the bag. PD code with that laughing disco ball energy. But it's got to be a minimum 500 jewel gift now, guys, to get in the bag. Guys, sub them up, though. PD code with that energy. What's up, Jolene? I was tickling my baby brother's feet when my mom told me to wait until he's born. What did Michael Jackson say to the Jewish girl? Annie, are you okay? I'm reading a book on anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. I told Sam not to sing, but Sam sung. You guys need the whole joke in one message. cheese factory exploded in France. Debris was everywhere. The difference between a sock and a camera. One take photos, the other take photos. One takes photos. What do you call a cute door? Adorable. Socrates, welcome back. We're going to have to start a timer soon if we don't get the first tube dancer. If we don't get the first tube dancer. What do you call a cow with two legs? Your mom. We got to fill that wheel, guys, if we're going to pick from the bag tonight. This is the final live of the night, guys. We'll extend it. Any green super chats also or bigger. Minimum green super chat or bigger gets a spot on the wheel automatically. Automatically. Any gift minimum 500 jewels and up, automatic spot. Bigger the gift or super chat, the more spots you get. Ordered a book on how to scam idiots. Maddie with that flow state energy, appreciate you. Why don't you ever see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're really good at it. What do you call a guy in a wheelchair? Unusable. Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has a cast. Why the toilet paper didn't cross the road? It got stuck in the crack. Dustin with that flow state energy. Appreciate you. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. But guys, it's a minimum 500 jewel gift to get a spot in the bag. A man insulted me with milk. How dare he? Insulted you? Pack J Rack with that flow state energy. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. Appreciate you. What's up, Tack Racks? Welcome in, guys. Playboy with that flow state energy. Show him some love with a sub. Fly with hello, James Strips. What's up, Fly? First one on the wheel. Green super chats and above will get you. Natty, welcome. Fly with hello, James Strips. Welcome back, my guy. One of our members. One of our loyal watchers. James Strips. 1 down, 11 to go, guys. Boom. Guys, minimum 500 jewel gift will get you in the bag automatically. The bigger the gift, the more spots you get. Zyran X with that marshmallow hand energy. Show him some love with a sub. How does Shakira make cheese? She shakes her hips. Pack J Rack with that 6-7 energy. Hi, Charble. Charble gets a spot in the bag with that super chat. W's in the chat. Show them some love with a sub, but it's got to be a minimum green super chat to get on the wheel, guys. 11 spots remaining. 800 likes, you guys. Thank you so much. 800 likes. Chappie, welcome in. Can we get the 900? Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. How did Dairy Queen get pregnant? Burger King forgot to wrap his Whopper. What's up, George? Playboy official with the turn it up. That's a spot in the bag. That's how you get it done. Playboy official. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. Pregnant. What's the difference between a pregnant woman and a light bulb? You can unscrew a light bulb. See ya, fly with hello. Fly with hello. Another spot. Where are you at? Why is it 3 a.m.? Hello, James Strips. Another spot. Bam. All jokes aside, why is this sign wet? Because I need a new sign. You guys got to get me to crack. We desperately need a new sign. I have the best joke. The mom came home from the nail salon and it was $150. Pack J-Rack with some floating hard energy. What did the blanket say when it fell off the bed? Oh, she. Pack J-Rack with some more 100 energy. The difference between you and a pizza. A pizza can feed a family of 4. Ouch. Shots fired. Pack J-Rack still going. What's up, Gage? Welcome in. I asked my friend when his birthday was. He said March 1st. I said left, right, left, right, left. We're going to have to start a timer soon, guys. How do you turn a fox into an elephant? Marry her. My dog was missing. When I came back, I found him in my room. Let's just say he went from dog to dog. What? What's up, Pilks? Welcome in. Why did the laptop catch a cold? Because he left his windows open. What do you call a dog with no legs? It doesn't matter. He's not going to come anyways. Did you know diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in your genes. How do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. Why shouldn't you trust stairs? Because they're always up to something. My great-grandpa helped start the civil rights movement. He was the one who told Rosa Parks to get in the back of the bus. What's up, Sam? Welcome in. Timer's starting in under 30 seconds, guys. What's up, Michelle? Welcome. What's yellow and can't swim? A bus full of kids. What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Why didn't the lifeguard save the hippie? Because he was too far out, man. All right, guys, we have 5 minutes now for someone to get on the wheel. 5 minutes for someone to get on the wheel, otherwise show's over. And any gift right now, minimum 200 joules and up, will take a spot in the bag. Nico's Earth. That's a spot. We need minimum green super chat or higher to get on the wheel, guys. Drayson Sheets. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. The bigger the gift or the super chat, the more spots you'll get on the wheel, guys. Or in the bag. There's that first one. Danny H. Danny H. 5-minute timer reset. Went to a costume party with a woman on my back. I'm a turtle who's on your back. That's Michelle. Danny H with 2 spots for that yellow one. Bam. Danny H 1776. 5-minute timer reset. Next super chat needed in 5 minutes. Otherwise, it all goes to waste. Exposo Dope gets a spot with that flow state. Exposo Dope. Doll here, boss music. Doll here, boss music gets a spot with that flow state. All right, guys, 5 minutes to get the next minimum green super chat. Otherwise, show's over. We got 10 spots remaining. Nikos, what's up? Welcome in. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road? Because it didn't have the guts. What do you call an alligator? That's an inventor. Guys, we need the whole joke in one message. Difference between a Jew and a canoe. A canoe tips. Yo. What do you call an adult when it gets kidnapped? Adult napped. What's up, Malmock? All right, guys, 4 minutes, 30 seconds to get that next minimum green super chat to take a spot on the wheel. Otherwise, show's over and it goes to waste. We gotta fill the wheel to pick from the prize bag. Difference between Usain Bolt and Hitler. Usain Bolt can finish a race. My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. Four minutes left officially. Under 4 minutes left. I accidentally swallowed some food coloring. The doctor says I'm okay, but I feel like I've died a little inside. Three minutes, 35 seconds left. I was addicted to the hokey pokey, but then I turned myself around. Light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. My wife said, let's have a peaceful time as she cooks. So I took the batteries out of the fire detector. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left to get that next super chat. Otherwise, show's over, guys. Needs to be a minimum green super chat to get in the... Dog Dragon Mama gets a spot in the bag, but we need that minimum green one. How do you make a hormone? Don't pay her. We need that minimum green one to keep us going, guys. Under 2.5 minutes left. W's in the chat for Dragon Mama. Give her some love with a sub. What does Mike Tyson use, what's up, Irvin, to communicate with the Pope? FaceTime. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left. I bought 4 halves of venison for $50. Do you think that's too dear? What's up, Slay? 1 minute 45 left, guys. Why did the man fall into the well? He couldn't see that well. We're at 900 likes. Thank you so much. We're at 900 likes. Thank you so much. Can we get to 1,000? Double tap, double tap, double tap. That's great. We're going to need a super chat in the next minute 15. Otherwise, we're done, guys. What do you call an alligator and an investigator? What's up, Roosters? Gage with that flow state. Gage Russell. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. Minimum at 200 jewel gift. Grayson. Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? Grayson extends us 5 minutes. W's in the chat. Gets a spot on the wheel. Show him some love with a sub. 5 minutes to get the next minimum green super chat. Grayson. 9 to go, guys. 9 to go. 9 to go. Why does ducks have feathers to cover their butt quacks? Why does SpongeBob like cleaning the windows at Krusty Krab? Because it's a job he really sees himself doing. I called a hotel worker and said I need sheets for my bed, and she thought I shitted on the bed. Ew. Lincoln Heitzelman. W's in the chat with that minimum 200 jewel gift. Gets a spot. Show him some love with a sub. Guys, we're approaching the 4-minute mark unless we get that next green super chat. What's up, Chit Raw? Dennis Corby. Show him some love with a sub. With that flow state energy. Exposo dope. What do you call a cow with no legs? Your mom. With 2 legs. Thanks, Expodos. But it's got to be a minimum green super chat, guys. A minimum green super chat. 3 minutes, 35 seconds to get it. Otherwise, show's over. Jesus walks into a hotel, throws 3 nails on the counter, and says, "Can you put me up for the night?" Asked my wife if I was the only one she'd been with. She said yes. The others were all 9s and 10s. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left. Exposed us with some gold coin energy. My wife is leaving me because of my addiction to poker. I think she's bluffing. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. I wouldn't bet on that. When I die, I want to go peacefully in my sleep like my grandfather did, not screaming in terror like the passengers in his car. Two minutes, 20 seconds to get that next minimum green super chat. Otherwise, we're done. 9 remaining to fill the wheel, guys. What's up, Jones? Welcome in. Guys, make sure you're putting the whole joke in one message. What do you call a girl who's good at darts? Amy. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Gage with that marshmallow hand energy, but it's a minimum 200 jewel gift to get a spot in the bag. What do you call a student who graduates dead last in their medical school class? A doctor. Minute and a half left to get that super chat. What's up, Haley? Welcome in. Why did the blanket say when he fell off the bed? Oh, sheet. Minute 10 left. What does a deaf gynecologist do? He reads lips. 1 minute left to get that super chat. Otherwise, we're done for the night. What's up, Sap? Welcome in. What starts with an F and ends with uck? Fire truck. 40 seconds left. What does Michael Jackson and Walmart have in common? Both have little boys' pants half off. 30 seconds to get a super chat or we're done for the night and it goes to waste. $20 seconds. Exposa-Dope saves the day, you guys. W's in the chat for Exposa-Dope. 53. 5-minute timer reset. Show him some love with a sub. Exposa-Dope. We're going to need the next one in under 5 minutes. Any gift minimum 200 jewels and up gets an automatic spot in the bag, guys. Dragon Mama. Dragon Mama. Number 5, guys. W's in the chat. Why is the toilet paper the strongest weapon in the universe? It destroys Klingons around Uranus. Dragon Mama. 5-minute timer reset again. The next one puts us halfway. Sexy Dragon Mama. Pompous Twit. Number 6. Pompous Twit. W's in the chat. Show them some love with a sub. Don't mix your Viagra with laxatives. You won't know if you're coming or going. Pompous Twit. Ow. Pompous Twit. Puts us 6 away, you guys. 5-minute timer reset to get the 7th one. I asked my dad why his eyes are red. He said, eyes, what are those? What do you call a paraplegic in a pile of leaves? Russell. What's up, Gage? What do you call a blonde in the freezer? Frosted Flakes. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left. A regular bee makes honey. What kind of bee makes milk? Boopy. Guys need the whole joke in one message. Me running away from the orphanage after saying yo mama jokes. 3.5 minutes left. We're gonna need that next super chat in under 3.5 minutes. Otherwise, show's over. It goes to waste, guys. We have 6 spots remaining. 6 spots remaining. Why did someone eat their poop at KFC when there was no toilet paper? Because their slogan is finger licking good. Ew. Cool. What do you call a paraplegic in a swimming pool? Bob. What do you call someone without a body and a nose? Nobody knows. What's up, FNAF? Welcome in. 2.5 minutes left, guys. If certain beetles eat bees, what do cockroaches eat? Cocks. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to get that next super chat. Otherwise, we're done for the night. This is the final one, guys. If idiots could fly, this place would be an airport. 1 minute, 50 seconds left. My friend Tony told me not to say his name backwards. I said, why not? "90 seconds left. Man walks into a bar with a piece of asphalt under his arm. He sits down, looks at the bartender, and says, I'll have a beer for myself and one for the road. Minute 15 left. We're at 1,000 likes, you guys. What's up, Savage? Thank you so much. Can we get to 1,100? Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. We have a minute left to get that next minimum green super chat to get on the wheel in the bag. Otherwise, show's over for the night, guys. Also, any gift minimum 200 jewels and up gets a spot in the bag. Bigger the gift, the more spots you get. What if Batman spoke in the third person? Would he say the Batman says I'm Batman? 35 seconds left. Savage X with that flow state. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. But guys, if we don't get that, we have 25 seconds to get that next super chat. Otherwise, we're done. Megan with the Unk Alert. Megan Chapman. 15 seconds left. Do we have it or not, guys? Danny H. Waits till the buzzer. Danny H. Saves the day, guys. W's in the chat for Danny H. Show him some love with a sub. Amanda read 12.5% of the Bible. He's an atheist. Danny H. We're 5 to go, you guys. 5 to go. Wait, we had the clapping seal from Dragon Mama. Clapping seal from Dragon Mama. That's a spot. W's in the chat. Show her some love with a sub. Sexy Dragon Mama. We also got Little Jimothy. Little Jimothy gets a spot with that super chat. Don't worry, we got everybody. What's up, The Real? Gage with some floating heart energy. Okay, we have 5 minutes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Soccer trophy from 1988 SB. That's 2 spots. Soccer trophy from 1988 SB. That's 2 spots. We got another green super chat from Kale Somogi. Hitler was born on 420. And boy, did he love smoking J's. Whoa. Whoa. Guys, it's only jokes. Nothing's meant to be taken personally here. Kale So puts us 4 to go. Puts us 4 to go. Moski. Boom. 4 to go, you guys. Wow. 5-minute timer. Starting now to get the 9th one. I'm sorry, the 8th one? No, 9th one. 9th one. What happened to the fog in LA? When it clears up, you see LA. 4 minutes, 50 seconds. Skeleton walks into a bar, asks for a pint and a mop. 1988 SB with that red card energy. Gets a spot. 1988 SB. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. Little Jimothy. Why do dogs float in water? Because they're good buoys. Little Jimothy again. Puts us 3 to go, guys. Little Jimothy again. 3 to go. 5-minute timer reset to get the 10th one. How do you know a dog liked your show? Give a round of an applause. Whoop. We're not missing anybody. The boat floats. What's up, Nira? 4 minutes, 30 seconds left, guys. The boat floats. Why does my boat not float? Because I put it in the water in the sink? Nira with some more star energy. Gage with some clutch energy. What is the hardest part of a vegetable to eat? The wheelchair. Nira with some sparkle energy. 1988 SB. 4 minutes left. I call my toilet gym so I can tell my friends go to the gym every day. So tricky. What's green? Has 6 legs, and if it fell out of a tree, it would kill you. A pool table. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to get that next super chat, otherwise we're done. 3 minimum green super chats to go, guys. Exposadope! Exposadope! What did the lettuce say in church? Let us pray. Exposadope! W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. Farm Boy 13T gets a spot with that minimum 200 jewel gift. The bigger the gift or super chat, the more spots you get, guys. We're 2 to go. We're 2 to go. Exposadope puts us 2 to go before we spin. Exposadope. Boom. All right, guys. 2 more to go. 5-minute timer reset, which is already putting us at 4.5 minutes. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. What do you call a legless deer? I still no idea. Asked my wife what she wanted for her birthday. She said something shiny that goes from 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. So I bought her a bathroom scale. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left. MTB Cohen gets an automatic spot with that super chat. But guys, we need a green one to keep us going. MTB Cohen. What's up, official? Oh, we got it from Danny H, of course. Just saw a sign that caused me to shit myself. It read bathroom closed. Danny H. That's good. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. And the last one, Dragon Mama. What is a honeymooner salad? Lettuce alone. Dragon Mama takes that last spot. What's up, Ready Savior? But it's got to be a minimum 200 jewel gift to get in the bag. Danny H. And Dragon Mama. W's in the chat for them both. W's in the chat for them both, you guys. Incredible. All right, 35 more likes and we spin. Get to 1100. Double tap, double tap, double tap that screen. 3 guys stranded in the desert come up on an abandoned car. First guy takes a bottle of water. Second guy takes some snacks he found in the glove box. The third guy takes the whole door of the car. Cobra Collections gets a spot with the flow state. I don't get that with the whole door of the car. 18 more thumbs ups and we spin, guys. 18 more thumbs ups and we spin. Double tap that screen. Why is dating like finding parking spot? Because all the good ones are taken. What's up, Super? So you just stick it in the disabled one and hope nobody notices. Leighton Vols gets a spot with that super chat. Leighton Vols, welcome in. Joining the show. Guys, double tap that screen. We're 11 thumbs ups away till we spin. What's up, Maze? Told my boss I was going to be late because I had an eye appointment. He said at 10 a.m. I said, yeah. I just couldn't see myself coming in. Cobra Collections with the flow state. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Guys, we are 9 like these away. 7 thumbs ups away. ZA. Zyle Williams. Zyle Williams. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. Oh, wow. Stylist Shyla Strange. What's up, girl? Shyla Strange with a spot. Rella Buyer with a spot. Cobra Collections again, guys. All right, guys, we got to pause it. We're spinning. Oh, my God. Bradley. Oh, my God. Calico. Bradley Scott, welcome in. Gets a spot. Bradley Scott. Calico Jacks. Sub them all up, guys. All right, we're going to put all these in and then we spin. What's up, Vianney? What's up, Arthur? We're putting all these in and then we spin, guys. We're pausing all entries right now. Pausing all entries right now. My wife told me to stop impersonating a flamingo. I had to put my foot down. Expositus with that star energy. All right, guys. Whoever lands on the wheel gets 5 free spots. Whoever gets landed on the wheel gets 5 free spots right here. Good luck, you guys. Congrats, everybody got a spot on the last wheel of the night. Double tap on the color you want to win. Double tap to lock it in. 1, 2, 3. Dragon Mama! Dragon Mama! Guys, W's in the chat for the sexy Dragon Mama. Show her some love with a sub. All right, who's ready to see who's getting picked from the bag, guys? Who's ready to see who's getting picked from the bag? Dragon Mama. Dragon Mama. 5 spots. 5 spots. Who's ready? We're doing the 5-minute cram to see, what do you call an alligator who wants to be an investigator? We need the whole joke, guys. Whole joke in one message. We complete the 5-minute cram challenge and we pick. 5-minute cram challenge and we pick. So in 80 seconds, guys, we're going to start. Don't do anything yet. I'm just going to explain to you what we need. 5 entries in 5 minutes, but it's a minimum 1,000 Jewel gift or a minimum green super chat to get an entry. 5 entries in 5 minutes, and we pick. That's it. It's starting in 50 seconds. What's the cheapest type of meat? Deer balls, because they're under $1. How do you make a cat go woof? Pour some Patrol on it. All right, guys, in 20 seconds, the 5-minute cram starts. We need 5 entries. It's either a minimum 1,000 Jewel gift or 5 green super chat. 10 seconds. We need 5 of them in 5 minutes. We pick from the prize bag right here tonight, here live. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. 5 minutes. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. Why can't Americans play chess? Because they lost their towers. Tender with the high 5 energy, but it's a minimum 1,000 gift. But guys, W's in the chat for Tender. Show him some love with a sub. El Paro. That's 1. El Perro Mexicano. That's 1. 4 to go, guys. 4 to go. That's 1. Bradley with the GOAT trophy. That's 2. Bradley Scott. That's 2. W's in the chat. Show him some love with a sub. Zaya with some star energy, guys. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left to get 3 entries. 4 minutes left to get 3 entries. Couldn't figure out why the baseball kept getting larger, then it hit me. Had that one a lot. I think my wife is a ghost. I had my suspicions when she walked through the door. 3 more entries, guys, in 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes. What's up, Beth? Minimum 1,000 Jewel gift or a minimum green super chat, guys. 3 more. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Why did the man run into the well? He couldn't see that well. What do you call an astronaut without arms? An astronaut. 3 minutes left. 3 entries, 3 minutes, and we pick. 3 entries, 3 minutes, and we pick. What's the most expensive type of cut? Chemotherapy. Leighton Vols. It's got to be a minimum green super chat. But Leighton Vols, guys, W's in the chat for Leighton. Show them some love with a Calico. It's got to be a minimum 1,000 Jewel gift, guys. Calico, show them some love with that power potion. Two minutes, 20 seconds. We need 3 entries, guys. What do you tell a woman with 2 black eyes? Nothing. You already told her twice. Braden with some star energy. 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes. Calico Jacks with the park the bus. That's 2 to go. Calico Jacks. 2 buses from Calico. No, 1 bus. I'm sorry. 1 bus. That's 2 more to go. Double down with that flow state energy. Thank you so much, but it's got to be a minimum 1,000 jewel gift. 2 more entries, guys. A minute and a half to do it. What do you call a cheap circumcision? A rip off. We're so close. Danny H! What's the difference between a rectal thermometer and an oral thermometer? The taste. Danny H puts us 1 to go. And that is gross, Danny H. 1 to go, guys. A minute 5. Who's giving us the last one? Told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. 45 seconds. What's worse than 2 lesbians running with scissors? 2 scissoring with the runs. Calico Jax with the guitar! Calico Jax does it! Bradley with the guitar too. We give it to him a spot. Bradley Scott. Incredible job, you guys. We did it. Let's pick. Finally. Finally. Incredible. What did the North Tower say to the South Tower? Let's talk later. I have to catch a plane. Wow. Wow. Here we go. Here we go. TCU with some flow state energy. Appreciate you. Sub them up. Show them some love. R. Biddy with some flow state energy. Appreciate you. All right, guys. You can still get some spots in, but once I close this bag, it's locked. 500 jewel gift or super chat. Any super chat will get you a spot. Get in before it's closed. That's it. Let's pick. Oh, it's so full. So full. This is it, guys. This is it. Moment we've been waiting for right here. Here we go. Good luck. This is it. Right here. Dragon Mama! Dragon Mama! W's in the chat for Dragon Mama. Show her some love with a sub, Dragon Mama. Here's how you claim your prize, Dragon Mama. Go to therealjbecker.com. Click on merch. Pick any piece of merch you want. Anything at all. Just let me know size, color, and where to send it. And I'll take care of the rest. Email me at justin@therealjbecker.com. I love you guys. Another magical show. We'll be back tomorrow. Stay phenomenal. Sub us up.